Hey y'all, welcome to a new video. My name is Dani and welcome back to my channel. So y'all know bob season is among us. The girls are outside with the beautiful, flowy, bouncy, luscious bobs. And word on the street is that they're hard to maintain. Now, this video is to debunk that myth because bobs are actually one of the easiest styles that I've ever had. Super simple to maintain, so light, so flowy, just the perfect go-to summer look. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to go from this to this in a matter of minutes. So if you guys are interested in getting to see how to achieve this beautiful, flowy, luscious bob for the spring summer season, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, also as first steps, of course, we have to wash our hair, which I just got done doing. It feels so good and so light already. I use the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight shampoo because that's just what I had on hand. Of course, use any shampoo of your liking, especially for your hair texture. Given that I have a sew-in with raw Cambodian hair, I just like to really get in there and strip the hair of all its oils, especially because I work out and it's hot outside and things like that. It gets dirty up in there, okay? So after giving my hair a good wash, I go ahead and put in a deep conditioner. Now for this step, I actually use two separate conditioners, one for my natural hair and one for my weave, okay? For my natural hair, I use the Even Eye Therapy hair masks, which has argan oil, plant protein. It's supposed to really hydrate and soften my hair. My leave out is relaxed, so I do have to take a little bit of extra care when it comes to it. So literally, I just put this much. It might be a lot, but I just do that and I just comb it into where my leave out is. This smells so good, y'all. Like, this is one of my favorite conditioners. I honestly love this one also for like any bundles that you have, especially super curly ones, because it's just so hydrating. But I want to save this for my natural hair, so I'm just putting it on there. And of course on my edges, because I have my edges out, so just concentrating that anywhere my natural hair sees a light of day. Alrighty, and then for my bundles, like I said, I use the Garnier Sleek and Shine Smoothing Conditioner. This also has plant keratin and argan oil, and I find that this is the best combination for hydration and also to reduce any of that frizziness, okay? So I put this in my hair very generously. I love this stuff. Also a really great drugstore product for weaves, bundles, things like that. And once again, it smells so good. If you want to, you can comb it out. I just like to run my fingers through it and make sure it is in there from root to tip. You just take any shower cap you have on hand and wrap that up. And I like to let that sit for about 5 to 15 minutes, just depending. I'm currently taking an everything shower as well, so just hopping back into making sure I'm right and then coming out and rinsing that off. Now that our hair is washed, moisturized, deep conditioned, and just so much more soft and supple, we're gonna go ahead and blow dry it. But before I do that, I do like to spray the Wild Drink Coat spray in my hair because this really just helps with keeping it silky and straight. It's an anti-humidifier, so it just really does the work. So once I do that, grab your blow dryer, girl, and get to work. And I almost forgot to mention, for heat protection, I'm using the Aussie Total Miracle Heat Protecting Spray. I have to make sure to target my leave out because, baby, protect her at all costs. And for my leave out, I'm putting the heat setting on warm because I don't want too much heat on there. It's already delicate, it's already relaxed, so I don't need to do too much on it. And of course I look crazy, but y'all can tell that because of the products that I use, my hair is super silky and already has so much body and bounce to it. And also this hair is just amazing quality. So I'm really happy already. Look at that. That is with no proper heat. Like, yes. Now to start straightening and styling my hair, I just use this super old flat iron I've had for probably like 5 years now. I got it off Amazon a few years ago. It's really good. It was actually highly recommended when I first bought it, so I'll link it down below. But I put the heat at about, I find that 380, 390 is a perfect spot for it. And that is for the actual weave, but for my leave out, once again, lower heat is better. So I typically put it at about 320 typically, not too much on that. I also, of course, have my handy dandy hot comb. My philosophy is if your hot comb doesn't look like this, are you actually using it for real? I think not. So yeah, it's been through a couple things, but it works super well. I typically will put this at the 15 level, and I only use this on my leave out. I don't need to use it for the tracks themselves because I actually really like the volume, especially when you're first flat ironing it, and also because once again it's really silky already. It does not really need that much heat, so this is just for my leave out, but I still really love this so much. Now, when it comes to actually straightening my hair, I only use about 3 tools that get me right. Now, the first one is a scrunchie of your choice, and I have a hair tie, and then I just have a fine tooth comb, okay? This is to comb the hair out and also be able to part it properly. So first steps is parting your hair down the middle and then using the hair tie to just hold this in place. I'm gonna look into in this video, but it's okay because the end result will be sweet. This is parted, and I also obviously parted my leave out more so towards this side, and we are going to work with this side. So what I'm going to do is just section off my hair. I start from the bottom and I go up, and the sections that I choose are actually pretty big. I don't need to separate it too much because once again, this hair is already straight naturally and it was blow dried, so it doesn't really need too much heat, but I just use the scrunchies to secure the excess, and I just go ahead and go in first with the comb just to comb it out, make sure everything is straight and silky, and I just hold my sections out like that, press it at the root about 2-3 times, and then just run it down, and I curve the edges. Okay, so that is really all that it needs. Once again, 2-3 times at the root, then you run it down, curve the edges, and that's really all she wrote. I'll probably run it down another couple times around the bottom just to make sure I have that cute curve that I want, but that's really all, y'all. Super simple, and I just keep doing that all around my head. So I'll show you guys one more section. Taking that comb once again, running it through, and then like I said, I can take pretty big sections because my flat iron is thick, so I don't care too much. So, but if it is thicker, I'll keep it at the root a little bit longer, and then I will just slowly run it down and then curve at bottom, and then just curve it again. And that is all she wrote, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this around my whole head, fast forward y'all to this process, and then we'll come back to do the leave out. Okay, so hair is all silky and delicious, and now we just have this leave out to do, child. As mentioned, I'm going to drop the temperature on the flat iron to about 300. That'll get me right. 300. I have my handy dandy hot iron right here. First is just applying a little bit more of this heat spray, just doing it from a distance, not too much. And in order to lay my hair flat so it does not move, I use this Cantu flaxseed smoothing hair wax. And what I do first is I go ahead and very gently comb out my leave out. What I'll do is I'll just go ahead and apply this at the roots, because this will help give my hair some shape. Just put it everywhere. There's no sort of structure, just get it in there. Once you are done doing that, what you will do is you'll take your hot iron and you will just go ahead and comb it through the roots. Focus on the root, but then comb it away. And once again, this is where my natural hair is, so I'm just treating this differently than the weave, of course. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to go ahead and perfect our part. Obviously, I have a middle part sew in, so we're just going to take that all the way down and try to get that perfect line. Oh. Once again, go in with a little bit of wax, just comb it out and then just run that flat iron through it once. So now that everything is finally straight, your last step is to just mold everything so that it lays. You're gonna need to tweak it a bit in some areas. You're gonna need to comb it a bit, shift some things around. But right now, your job is to make your hair look like it's growing from your scalp. You know what I mean? This is where I also go in with my Kiss Edge Fixer Glued Maxi Hold in the purple grape flavor shade, whatever you wanna call it. And I use this to lay my edges down. I just go ahead and take the edge of my tooth comb. If you have an edge brush, of course, that works as well, but I just do this. I take it right there on the edge just to smooth that out. I take it all the way down, like so, like that. If you want to straighten some of your edges, of course, do so. Me personally, I do it if I feel like it. If I don't, I just leave it. So I do that, lay it, and then I'll comb it out once again. And as you can see, we are looking stellar, but the last step is to take your Pump It Up Hold Maxi Spray, and you're gonna take this, you're gonna spray it all over the top of your head first. You're gonna do that, you're gonna smooth it out. Actually, I take some on my hand, rub it in, and then right where the leave out meets the hair, you're gonna smooth that out so that once again, it blends seamlessly into your hair. And then you're gonna run your flat iron down your hair one more time to get that seamless blend. And you're gonna play with it a little bit till you get it just right. But once you do, you will be left with a beautiful, bouncy, luscious bob that is just sitting healthy. It feels like it's literally grown from your scalp. It just feels so, so good. If you want that extra natural look, then you can definitely wrap your hair in a headscarf, let that sit for about 10 to 30 minutes so everything can be really laid flat and beautiful. It'll literally look like it's going from your scalp, like literally. But otherwise, this is the end result, you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, especially if you are trying to rock a bob during the summer season. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos on my channel. Turn on your post notifications, of course. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.